Thank you all for joining. Happy DNA Day to everyone. So recently another great achievement has occurred or has taken place in the field of genetics. The study to discover the human genome was completed in 2003. 2003 मध्ये आपण ह्युमन जीनोमचा जो आहे तो स्टडी आपण कंप्लीट केलेला. पण it was only 92% of the genome, but just recently we have uncovered the remaining 8% of the genome as well. आणि आज आपण तोच एक मेजर अचीवमेंट आहे ही, कारण का आपल्याकडे आता पूर्ण ह्युमन जीनोमच्या बद्दल नॉलेज आहे. So we are celebrating this discovery today, and this discovery is going to help the researchers and geneticists in the understanding of human evolution and the diseases. So this is a great achievement truly. Manoj ji, DNA wise test is the best. Thank you, Manoj ji. I think we have some questions also already coming in. Great. So basically आज आपण त्यासाठीच आपण गॅदर झालेलो आहोत की DNA ला काय एवढं एक्सटेन्सिव्हली स्टडी करतात, वाय इज इट बीइंग स्टडीड सो एक्सटेन्सिव्हली, आणि अजूनही DNA च्या बाबतीत अभ्यास चालू आहे. सो DNA इज डीऑक्सीरायबोन्यूक्लिक ऍसिड. ऑफकोर्स DNA सगळ्यांनी ऐकलेलं आहे. So it is deoxyribonucleic acid. It has genetic information that it passes, or it gives genetic information to the living cells. आणि DNA आपला जो रिस्पॉन्स आहे टुवर्ड्स न्यूट्रिशन, टुवर्ड्स फिटनेस किंवा डिझीज रिस्क, तर हे सगळं DNA आपलं गव्हर्न करतं टुवर्ड्स मेडिकेशन्सचा रिस्पॉन्स. सो ऑल दिस इज गव्हर्न्ड बाय आवर DNA. सो सगळ्यांनी ऑफकोर्स ऐकलेल्याच आहेत गोष्टी की इट इज इन माय जीन्स, इट इज जेनेटिक्स, इट रन्स इन द फॅमिली. तर हे सगळे फ्रेजेस आपण ऐकतच असतो बऱ्यापैकी. त्यामुळे आज आपण त्यासाठीच इथे गॅदर झालेलो आहोत. वी हॅव गॅदर्ड हिअर टुडे फॉर दॅट ओनली थ्रू दिस फेसबुक लाईव्ह मीडियम, सो दॅट वट एव्हर क्वेश्चन्स यू मे हॅव, तुम्ही लोक विचारू शकता अबाउट जेनेटिक्स, अबाउट DNA इन टर्म्स ऑफ कसं ते आपलं न्यूट्रिशनचं रिस्पॉन्स ठरतं, किंवा कसं ते गव्हर्न करतं आपल्या फिटनेसबद्दल, आपल्या आजारांच्या धोक्याबद्दल, किंवा आपण जे मेडिसिन्स खातो त्याच्याबद्दल, तर कसं आहे तो रिस्पॉन्स. तर हे सगळं आपण आज इथे त्याच्यासाठीच गॅदर झालोय. वी गॅदर्ड हिअर टू आन्सर ऑल युअर क्वेश्चन्स रिगार्डिंग दॅट. So I think we are getting some questions. New people are joining in. Happy DNA Day to everybody. Today is DNA Day, आणि त्याच्या अवसरावर आपण आज Q&A सेशन, क्वेश्चन अँड आन्सर सेशन ऑफ आस्क मी एनिथिंग ऑन जेनेटिक्स आपण करत आहे. सो आपण घेऊयात क्वेश्चन्स. आय थिंक अर्लियर काही क्वेश्चन होते. रोहन हॅज आस्क्ड वन क्वेश्चन. So we'll come to your question. Can genetic testing help me understand which medicines to take? So yes, Rohan, genetics, because तुम्ही जे काही मेडिसिन घेता, whatever medicine that you take, it is metabolized or it is processed in the body, and this metabolism or the way a drug is or the medicine is processed and how it responds in your body is governed by your genes. So what DNA testing or what genetic testing will tell you, this type of genetic testing will tell you that the medicine that you're taking, how is it going to respond to your body, whether you will have severe side effects or you're likely to have some severe side effects or not. So what kind of dosage will work best for you for that medicine that you're taking. So there are this genetic testing can be done on different medicines wherever there is genetic information available. So we had some questions before. I think आपण ते पण घेऊयात. Can anyone take the test? एक प्रश्न आलेला. So of course, if you want to understand तुमची डिझीज रिस्क काय आहे, तुमचं जे तुम्ही न्यूट्रिशन तुम्ही घेताय किंवा तुम्ही जे डाएट घेत आहात त्याच्यावरचा तुमचा रिस्पॉन्स कसा असणार आहे, तुम्हाला कुठलं फिटनेस रिजीम कसं करायला पाहिजे तुमचं, तर हे सगळं अंडरस्टँड करण्यासाठी, टू अंडरस्टँड ऑल ऑफ दिस, yes, you can do genetic testing. Anyone over the age of 10 years can do this type of genetic testing. Of course, if there is a health condition, any disease-free condition आहे फॅमिलीमध्ये कोणाच्या, तर with proper get yourself evaluated for that hereditary risk. The genetic counselors असतात, geneticists असतात, who will tell you that what is your risk, and based on that they will suggest the type of genetic test that you have to do. So yes, anyone who wants to understand can do it after a proper consultation through a genetic counselor or a geneticist. Another question was, can help me live a better life? Can genetic testing help me live a better life? Well, if you want to live a disease-free, what is a better life? Honestly, जर मला विचारलं कोणी what is a better life? Of course, healthy, a disease-free life, overall well-being, wellness, staying happy, physically and mentally. So this is, of course, in a sense we can say this is having a better life. So genetic testing नी तुम्हाला कळतं की तुम्हाला जर कुठल्या डिझीजची रिस्क आहे का नाही, तर त्याच्यासाठी यू आर वेल प्लॅन्ड बिफोर टू प्लॅन युअर चेकअप्स. देन इट टेल्स यू युअर रिस्पॉन्स टुवर्ड्स द न्यूट्रिशन, म्हणजे तुम्ही जे न्यूट्रिशन घेताय त्याचा रिस्पॉन्स तुमच्या बॉडीवरती कसा होणार आहे. That genetic testing, certain genetic testing can tell you, so that you eat the right food, the correct food that is best suited as per your genes. And of course तुमच्या फिटनेस रिलेटेड पण काही ट्रेट्स ते पण सांगू शकतो. सो तुमचं जे एक्सरसाइज आहे ते पण तुमच्या जीन्सच्या हिशोबाने तुम्ही प्लॅन करा. सो येस, genetic testing will definitely help you lead a better life. So you're pre-planned, well prepared, you have a focused way of knowing what to eat, what kind of exercise and what kind of health checkups to do. So yes, definitely I would say genetic testing will help you live a better life. So we have another question. So okay, so there is hypertension and diabetes, family history of hypertension and diabetes. Will genetic testing help me? Definitely genetic testing will help you in such cases, because if you have a family history of health diseases such as hypertension, diabetes, even heart conditions, आजकाल हार्ट डिझीजेस म्हणजे हे सगळे कॉमन डिझीजेस आहेत, लाईफस्टाईल डिझीजेस आहेत, तर फॅमिलीमध्ये जर हिस्ट्री आहे तर डेफिनेटली एक फेमिलियल रिस्कच्या दृष्टिकोनातून तर तुम्हाला एक रिस्क इव्हॅल्युएशन किंवा असेसमेंट म्हणतो ती आपण केली पाहिजे. पण तुम्हाला ती रिस्क आहे का नाही, वेदर यू हॅव दॅट जेनेटिक रिस्क फॉर दिस पर्टिक्युलर हेल्थ कंडिशन विच इज रनिंग इन युअर फॅमिली, फॉर दॅट यू विल हॅव टू डू जेनेटिक टेस्टिंग. डेफिनेटली जेनेटिक टेस्टिंग विल हेल्प यू अंडरस्टँड दॅट. Okay, then we have another very interesting question. I have a disease-free body. Will testing help me for fitness and weight loss? So yes, having a disease-free body, it is utmost important, but keeping it disease-free. Okay, you have that disease-free body currently. Right now, you are healthy. You have to remain healthy lifelong. ती जी डायरेक्शन आहे आतापर्यंत मे बी तुम्ही जे करत आलात दॅट हॅज वर्क फॉर यू, बट विल इट वर्क फॉर यू लेटर ऑल्सो ऑर नॉट, वी डोंट नो. ओनली युअर जेनेटिक्स विल बी एबल टू टेल यू व्हॉट विल वर्क फॉर यू थ्रू युअर लाईफ टाईम, लाईफ लॉंग. सो त्याच्यासाठी डेफिनेटली जेनेटिक्स इज गोइंग टू हेल्प यू, बिकॉज हेल्दी आणि राहणं, डिझीज फ्री राहणं हे इम्पॉर्टंट आहे. आणि कसं तुम्ही राहू शकता, हाऊ यू कॅन स्टे, दॅट इज वॉट युअर genetics will definitely help you there. Is fitness and genetics related? Okay, yeah, we are getting a lot of questions. So yes, definitely, like I just said, that तुम्ही जे exercise करताय, what kind of exercises you are doing, whether or not they are suited for you, तुमचे genetics तुम्हाला सांगतील. Because for example, तुम्हाला इंजुरीची काही टेंडन्सी आहे का, आणि जर असेल बट you don't know about that and you're still doing a lot of high intensity exercises, a lot of muscle exercises without giving time for proper recovery, of course you're going to have serious injuries. तर हे तुम्हाला genetics सांगणार, and that's what it talks about की तुमचं फिटनेस रिजिम कसं मेंटेन करायचं how you can plan your exercises. If you know what your genes are saying, what your genes are talking about, these fitness related traits, and it's going to work really well for you. So another question, will genetics help in weight loss? Yes, very interesting. We all try a lot, like especially people who are on a weight management, weight loss journey, खूप वेगळे diets try करतात. Everyone tries. We all have heard of keto and General Motor diet and all these different crash diets people try. Now everything doesn't work for everyone. Okay, one size does not fit all. So I always say that we have this phrase that don't go for a generic diet, go for a genetic diet or go for a genetic nutrition. So there are many people who, like I said, go on these diets. Maybe temporary they are benefited in terms of weight loss, but then again they regain weight. So firstly, genetics will tell you whether or not eating a certain nutrient more will help you in terms of weight loss, whether eating a certain nutrient will have a tendency towards weight gain for you, what kind of, and see, weight loss or reducing weight, however reducing weight in a healthier way is very important, and that is what a genetic testing will tell you, because it will tell you how you can lose weight in a healthier way, because it will of course tell you your nutritional requirements as well, requirements for your vitamins and minerals. Your different types of eating tendencies are also checked. Tendencies towards those are also spoken about and told about in the report. So everything that you need to stay healthy, lose weight in a healthier way, definitely genetic testing will help you in that. And of course, with nutrition comes your fitness, your exercise. So whether or not you really have any sort of enhanced benefit of weight loss or reduce in weight gain with exercise or not. So all that genetic testing will tell you, and both combined you'll be able to get proper information, and that's where you'll be able to focus, work towards your weight loss journey in a more focused way. So I think there are more questions. Does it help in understanding neurological conditions? So yes, there are certain, there are a lot of diseases, okay? There are different types of neurological health conditions, multiple types, and of course there are a lot of, diseases. I think I can't even count a number, there's a lot of, there are a lot of health conditions that are there. Now we don't have genetic information for each and every one of them, in the sense that we cannot tell you that you have a risk for each and every neurological condition, but yes, there are certain neurological conditions. For example, you have Alzheimer's or Parkinson's, diseases like that. So you can understand your genetic risk for such health conditions. So there are some which, yes, definitely that will help you understand. How does genetic testing work? Okay, so we have different types of samples from which your DNA can be extracted. So there is a process called as DNA extraction. DNA काढला जातो, extract केला जातो, and it could be done through saliva or it could be done through blood. Specifically, the kind of genetic tests that we are talking about, आपण जे health nutrition ह्याच्याबद्दल बोलत आहोत, त्याच्यामध्ये saliva किंवा in some cases blood. Majority saliva works, majority of the cases, and that is how you can. It goes to the lab, the DNA is extracted, and that's how your sequence. जसं मी म्हणाले ना, DNA is what? DNA is deoxyribonucleic acid. It has those 4 letters. बऱ्याच वेळा ऐकलं असेल काही लोकांनी, ते समजते वर्ड ATGC, आणि वेगवेगळ्या permutation combinations ही तो sequence बनतो, and then there is a gene that is formed. So all that is studied through the specific softwares which study your sequence, and based on that तुम्हाला म्हणजे based on the variations. So ह्याच्या मागे ऑफकोर्स खूप रिसर्च झालेला आहे, ग्लोबली रिसर्च आहे, इंडियामध्ये पण रिसर्च झाले आहे, वे वी नो की अशा प्रकारचे जेनेटिक मार्कर्स असले तर अशा प्रकारची हेल्थ रिस्क असू शकते, अशा प्रकारचे न्यूट्रिशनल ट्रेट्स टेंडन्सीज ह्या व्यक्तीचे असतील. सो दॅट्स हाऊ अ जेनेटिक टेस्टिंग वर्क्स, अँड दॅट्स व्हेन युअर रिपोर्ट इज given after studying all of this. So does genetic testing help in understanding mental retardedness? So there are a lot of health conditions which are wherein yes there is some degree of mental illness. थोडंसं म्हणजे मेंटली चॅलेंज होतो. बऱ्याच वेळा हे मुलांमध्येच बघितलं जातं, पीडियाट्रिक केसेसमध्ये हे बघितलं जातं. सो देर आर सम जेनेटिक टेस्ट विच विल हेल्प यू अंडरस्टँड की हे का झालेलं आहे. आणि मग तुमच्या पुढच्या जनरेशनमध्ये किंवा अजून कोणी हेल्दी मुलं असतील किंवा स्पेशली फॉर पेरेंट्स हू आर प्लॅनिंग couples who are planning children, they can do certain genetic tests to understand की जर आधी मूल असं आहे तर आता नेक्स्ट प्लॅन करत आहे तर त्यांना पण काही मेंटली रिलेटेड इश्यूज आणि मेंटल चॅलेंज फेस म्हणजे करतील का. सो देर आर स्पेसिफिक जेनेटिक टेस्ट, बट फॉर दिस यू हॅव टू फर्स्ट कन्सल्ट अ जेनेटिक काउन्सिलर ऑर अ जेनेटिसिस्ट, बिकॉज यू नीड टू नो की आपण कशासाठी टेस्टिंग ते काय करतात. दे विल इव्हॅल्युएट, ओके, तुमची सगळी हिस्ट्री फाइंड आउट करतील and disease काय हिस्ट्री कुठला डिसीज आहे. सो दे विल फर्स्ट इव्हॅल्युएट अँड देन दे विल बी एबल टू गिव्ह यू द राईट डिरेक्शन की ओके फॉर यू डू दिस टाईप ऑफ जेनेटिक टेस्ट. बिकॉज सी जेनेटिक टेस्टिंग्स खूप वेगळ्या वेगळ्या प्रकाराचे असतात. ओके, there are a lot of genetic tests which are for many health conditions which are very specific to that. So you need to know what you are doing the genetic test. Yes, but definitely if there is something like that, you will be helped. You may be helped by a genetic test. So will genetic testing help me understand risk of medication, side effects of medications? Okay, so yes, what happens is we have certain genetic tests. They are called as pharmacogenetic tests or pharmacogenomic tests, and what they do is that they tell you based on your genetic information what kind of a response will that medicine have on your body. So if you're taking or if there is a medicine for certain heart conditions or for hypertension, then it will tell you. Now it can work on both kind of people, those who already have the disease, ज्यांना already disease आहे किंवा जे healthy लोक आहेत. So correct dosage तुम्हाला त्या मेडिसिनचा कुठला सूट होईल, that is what your pharmacogenetic test will tell you. आणि in turn it will help you reduce side effects. So when do side effects happen? When you are not getting the right dosage of that medicine, म्हणजे प्रॉब्ली जास्त झालाय, कमी झालाय, किंवा करेक्ट थेरपी तुमची ती नाही होते फॉर सम रिझन. सो थेरपेटिक रिस्पॉन्स मिळत नाही, तर त्यावेळेला तुम्हाला साईड इफेक्ट्स होतात. सो जेनेटिक टेस्टिंग विल हेल्प यू अंडरस्टँड what kind of for that medicine, what is the dose that will suit best for you. So yes, definitely it is going to be beneficial for someone if you already are on that disease or on that medication and it's not working, or someone who's healthy, because we don't know what the future holds for us, what kind of, because these are all lifestyle conditions, so we need to be well prepared. So yes, that's what genetic testing will help you understand. Okay, so we have another question. Will genetic testing help in organ transplant related cases? Okay, so again this comes in the type of test which is the pharmacogenetic test. There are a lot of there are medicines that are used in organ transplant. Medicines ते दिले जातात त्यांना immunosuppressants म्हणतात. म्हणजे because when you have an organ transplanted, it's a foreign body, it's a foreign organ which is transplanted, so the body has to accept it. So त्याच्यासाठी बॉडीची इम्युन सिस्टम थोडंसं सप्रेस करावी लागते. आणि ह्या इम्युनोसप्रेसंटसाठी इट्स अ व्हेरी नॅरो सॉर्ट ऑफ इंडेक्स असतो त्याच्यामध्ये की सो द डॉक्टर हॅज टू कीप चेकिंग वीकली दे हॅव टू कीप चेकिंग की हा डोस बरोबर आहे का. सो हे सगळं करण्याच्या वेळी स्टार्टिंगमध्येच इफ यू डू अ फार्माकोजेनेटिक टेस्ट देन डेफिनेटली इट विल हेल्प यू अंडरस्टँड विच इज द राईट डोज ऑफ दॅट इम्युनोसप्रेसंट आफ्टर योर ऑर्गन ट्रान्सप्लांट. Any suggestion on any suggestion on urticaria? Okay, there is currently, very little or no genetic information on that, so we are not able to really tell you exactly. Yes, there is family history. We've seen that there is a family history, but we can't really say whether you have a risk for urticaria or not. We're not able to. Currently, we don't have enough information on that. Like I said, there are many health conditions, there are many skin conditions, issues, and all, where not for everything currently we have information. So I think we have covered, most of your questions. Now, like I said, genetic testing is definitely, it helps you in various ways. Genetic testing can help you understand what is your response to the nutrition that you're taking, so that you can plan your diet and your nutrition well. Genetic testing can help you understand what are your traits towards, what are your different fitness related traits, so that you can understand and plan your exercise regime, your fitness regime well. Genetic testing can help you understand your risk towards certain health conditions, lifestyle conditions, like we just had questions on diabetes and hypertension, neurological conditions, some bone and joint conditions like arthritis, etc. So genetic testing will help you understand, because lifestyle diseases are something which are preventable. So how are you going to do that? What kind of lifestyle disease do you have a risk to? That is what genetic testing is going to help you understand. And कसं त्याला prevent करायचं आहे, how to prevent it, in terms of your nutrition, fitness, because all these answers are in your nutrition, are in your fitness, and in your genetics, which tells you what exactly you need to do. And of course, advancement is in pharmacogenetics, like I was mentioning, because we had some questions on organ transplant, side effects of medications. So all that, all these answers, most of them are there in your genetics, in your genes. You can opt for genetic testing. So of course, Indus Health Plus has genetic products which will help you understand these various factors. You can definitely log in to our website to know more about these. And I think if there are some questions that have remained unanswered, then please message us on Facebook Messenger. My team and I will definitely get back to you all. So I guess I wish you all a very happy DNA Day. Again, thank you so much for joining in, and take care of yourselves. Take care. Bye bye.